Greenvale Sheriff's Department. Not the police department. Belongs to the sheriff.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Let's head on in. What do those plaques say? What's with that? Country ham? A zombie. Look at him. So this is Thomas.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you.
I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant. More investigation music.
FBI Special Agent Francis.
Thomas is an interesting character. We will unpack him later.
That's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
No, just doing my job. I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation.
Good police
I
work.
just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready.
Now this... Oh, I forgot
Zach,
the name of this
Thomas
one.
appears to be the kind and sensitive type. Totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Ooh, that line... Ooh, I don't want to say too much, but that line's really interesting. What is the name of that one? Comic Relief. It's just called Comic Relief. It's not associated specifically with Thomas. It plays many times throughout the game. But yeah, that song is called Comic Relief. Oh, they got good doggies. Oh, one of the doggies is Most Wanted? Or maybe the doggy is going after the Most Wanted. Let's go with that. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so that's definitely not Andy Brennan because this game is definitely not a rip-off of Twin Peaks, and they really have nothing in common at all. Hello, sirs. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. Silly me. We've got fire exit here. Emergency exit. It's locked, though. What use is an emergency exit if it's locked in an emergency? Ah, I love this. Oh, crap. I really don't like these camera angles. I also don't think I should be going down here right now. I think this is the morgue. Which we're supposed to look at the files for. Wait, no, it's not the morgue. The morgue is in the hospital. What am I talking about? This is the jail. It's the jail. Good jail. Everything's unlocked. This person probably is not going to do the investigation. A desk for the warden. Is it even in use? Doesn't seem like it. You know what this game feels like? This game feels like, or at least the town itself. Oh, can I open this up? Yeah. Got the curly-tailed flying squirrel keys. Now I think we'll see. We'll see. I'll hold my mouth shut for now. But this game, hopefully, will bring in the culprit soon. So that'll mean the end of our little vacation here. Maybe I should let the murder run free for a little bit longer. Bust through. Oh, I can sleep here. That's great. That's good to know. Just sleep in a cell. In order to know the mind of a criminal, you must experience what the criminal feels. Or will be feeling, hopefully. This feels like... Let's observe this. Looks like I can move this. It's up to you. Oh, it's a shooting range. That's cool. One day I'll say the thing I'm thinking of. Striped squirrel keys. Interesting. I believe the gimmick is you're supposed to find one and show it to Thomas. We'll see what happens if I show him two. This town feels like it was built for D&D. Like, they have everything you need. They've got the sheriff's office, the hotel, they've got a couple of shops that are specialized in certain things. They have pubs, which obviously the party is going to ask if there are any pubs in town. Let's talk to Emily.
Hi.
Hello there, Emily. Could you perhaps show me around the office before the meeting starts? I'm sorry, Agent York, I've got my hands full. Could you ask Thomas? I don't think that's a good idea. Why, what's going on? He lost the key to the cabinet with the files and asked me to take a look around the office until he finds it. Well, I hope it doesn't take too long. You know what? Since I'm voicing Zach, A, no, that's a little skeevy, York. 2, she is rocking that uniform. I actually really disagree with that. I think she looks pretty good in that uniform. And not in a skeevy way, just in like a, yeah, you're making it work. Oh, she's coming in here with me. One ironic thing is I believe I was commenting earlier on the detail of this before. I do believe every door turns into a push door if you're jogging. Yeah. What's going on here? Ah, it's like I guess this is how they keep evidence, maybe. Agent York, did you find the key? Oh, I could show him the master. I'm actually going to see what he says to this. I'm sorry, and thank you. I really appreciate your help, but we need to find the key right now. We need the key with the Southern Flying Squirrel key holder. Oh, wait, is that what I got? The gimmick is they're all squirrel keys. No, this is the curvy-tailed flying squirrel.
You found the key.
Did I?
That's the right one?
He loves it.
Yes.
Okay, I guess the curvy-tailed and the Southern Flying Squirrel are the same kind of flying squirrel.
I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Yeah! Awkward
Okay.
smile.
I'll be waiting for you.
Well, Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
That's the kind of charm I love about this game. The gimmick is you're supposed to find one of the keys first and then go back. It's like, here it is. You said you had a squirrel. It had a squirrel on it, right? No, it's a different kind of squirrel looking for you.
She just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in a lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
Not ripped off from Twin Peaks, though.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him. And some should have better manners.
This is a good biscuit.
This is,
Tasty
excuse me,
biscuit this delicious.
a damn fine biscuit.
Where in town can I get these?
Oh, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits.
You don't belong here, Thomas.
Balance of milk and
Get back in the
butter
kitchen.
achieved here. Oh my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, Stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
It is a murder. I kind of would hope that they're thorough. He's still looking at the biscuit. I love York. Yep. It's the same. It's not even a new chapter. It's still the same. It did nothing. 2004. A good year. I think. I don't know. Potatoes will satisfy a small amount of your hunger. You're dang right. Yeah, we're back. Okay, yeah, this song is everywhere. I just
General
wasn't
Hospital is
sure.
down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
I'll have you know I walked quite a way here.
Driver, can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
Fair enough. Wait, was that a wave? No, what that was is York was doing a dismissive gesture and Emily interpreted that as a wave, and I love that. At least that's how I'm choosing to interpret my interpretation. Episode 1, Part 3, The Autopsy Report. Let's observe. It's a normal car turned into a patrol car. Not fast, but cheap to drive. Let's get in the car. Wait, did I have a poncho on for like 3 seconds? Wonder if I can drive away without George. Dang it!
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
I beg to differ, George.
Are you his mother?
You just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
Emily, you might want to hold your judge on how much driving instruction I should receive until you actually see me drive, because I did crash on the way
Let's get
here.
going.
Sure, sounds good.
While checking my laptop and talking on the phone and smoking and looking at evidence. Okay, let's, yeah, let's... Oh, windshield wipers, obviously. If they do nothing. Why do we take the one in the back? Can I even get out this way? No, I can't. Nope. Nope. Nope, we're gonna get it. Gotta impress Emily with my driving skills. No! We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're only 1,800 yards away, and we're now headed in the right-ish direction. Yeah. Let's check the map. Let's get our directions ready. I need to prove that millennials do know how to read maps. Okay, so we're facing Garfield Street, but we're about to just take a slight left and go up to Green Street, I think, and then take a left, follow January Way. Oh, never mind. Let's start here and work our way back. Yeah, we go down January Way until we hit Adams Street, and then we take a left, and then we follow Adams Street onto Muffler Road. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. We can do that. And now we're nailing it. Okay, reindeer. Oh, we're not turning left anymore. Silly me. Alright, making good progress. Gotta take a left on. I already forget, but I'll know it when I see it. No, don't go left. This is the highway, right? We can go fast. Doing good. Feeling confident. Excuse me. Okay, so Madison Street. We want to avoid that at all costs. Okay, he's getting on Madison Street. Good. Adams? I believe Adams. Yep. 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 Nailed it. And now it's an all-out brawl to the finish. Excuse me. Driving in first person honestly isn't that bad. Obviously it's probably better to drive in third, but this ain't so bad. Looks like we're gonna try and go left if we can. Yep, yep. Oh, I'm nailing this. I've heard the map is very hard to navigate, but if you know how to read a map, it's real not that bad. So, suck it. And we're here! Greenvale General Hospital. Come here if you've had too many drinks. Ooh, I thought that's cool. You can see them walk by for a second there.
That's a pretty big hospital.
Yep, I've got my own FBI poncho. That's great.
They wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning.
No, it's another left.
York, it's mid-2020. Don't joke about a bunch of people needing to go to the hospital at once, please.
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
More of a wood rush, she said. I didn't know what she meant at the time,
The hotter the fever, the faster
but I get it now.
And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. That's why this
I don't
case
have a
is-
hometown. I travel
There really isn't any need
from village to village, delivering justice to the townsfolk. But I have no place to call home. I am a D&D character. This game rocks, man. Oh, I forgot about her. Don't remember her name at all. I'm gonna go with Kelly. Freckly Fiona, hospital receptionist. Not even close.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room. In a hospital?
Hospitals don't have computers.
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share...
There really is only one computer in this hospital in 2007.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. How did you know I was FBI?
Because of your FBI poncho you were taking
None
off.
of the police in this town wear cologne.
I can't tell if that was a diss on George or on York.
This is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
It's not that big a scar. What are you talking about?
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
Liar's House.
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But
I've heard it's a complete ripoff of Twin Peaks, but I don't believe it.
Fiona, don't say that.
sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Anna dead and all.
Wait, you forgot that Anna died, but you were also like, it's exactly like the murder that happened in Greenvale.
Crime committed in a real world.
Not in
Much
some
different from that of a novel,
fictional setting.
so there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
It is a little insensitive because she was the one who actively compared it to the murder. Dr. Johnson should be in the computer room. That was very not helpful. I don't know why. I think yellow means there's important information, but that was not information. Why? What's going on? Nothing. What's going on with you? No relation to the case, I'd figure. This guy's just having a rough time. There's no context in which him sitting alone at a hospital in this pose is good. Today is a fine, clear day. That's a blatant lie. It was raining when we... Actually, I think as long as you make sure you take precautions not to get a cold, just because it's raining does not mean it's a bad day for a walk. I'll stand by that. Let's go to the computer room, he said as he looked at the poster. What are you looking at? Looking at the map. Oh, trying to find the computer room. There's a king area and a queen. Oh, wait, actually, never mind. This will make sense weirdly in a while. What does PP mean? Is that the main entrance? Let's just assume that. So we're going to take a left and then find the computer room. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, it's on. It's literally my objective. How silly of me. I'm trying to show off my map reading skills and prove everyone wrong about my own generation, but instead the game just tells me. Wait, you beat me here?
To check her information.
No,
Dude, he could have just like went to the bathroom.
Does the
It doesn't
doctor
mean
like
she's
playing
gone.
games by any chance?
Or he's
What do you
gone,
mean?
rather.
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn and all for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
Sure thing, York. So I believe that the verbs in this sentence mean nothing. I believe Swery just assumed his players didn't actually know what chess was and would have to look at the posters on the wall to figure out which piece was which and then select them in that order. Like, you'd think king passes rook and meets bishop would mean, like, rook is on the left, the king has passed it, and then it's next to the bishop. And then knight takes pawn, so, like, knight would be in front of pawn, and then is next to the queen. But no, I believe it's literally just the order of king, rook, bishop, knight, pawn, queen. Let's see if I'm right. Checkmate. I am so smart, and by that I mean I just remember how silly that puzzle was. Oh, York loves it!
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
Emily,
More games.
George.
I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
It said the doctor is waiting below with the deceased. Dr. Usha is below with the autopsy
Now
results.
take it. Simple. Simple.
That was not a riddle.
To meet the mischievous architect of
It's literally just a slightly poetic way of putting a straight fact. Guard key for the underground floor. Anyways, bye. Should have checked the map. Oh wait, no, it's on my thing again. Bust down these doors. It's beneath me. Gotta find an elevator. Or stairs. Maybe I did need to check the map. Dang it. Agent Honor! Got $30 just for exploring the hospital. Look at that. Oh, okay. Oh man, I better get used to those. Alright, we're in the basement. And the music's faded away. To show that things are getting serious. One of my favorite scenes in the game is coming up. And it's definitely not stolen from Twin Peaks at all. Shut up. Looks like the door wasn't locked. I think he just says that for unlocked doors, as in, like, no one locked this door. Which is actually blatantly untrue, because he just unlocked it himself. It was locked. But I think that's what that message means. Which is good, because that means I don't have to, like... I no longer have to worry about shelves for storing bodies. I wouldn't open these unless we really need to. I don't have to worry about observing every single thing I see, because now I know I can get a good sense for what are going to be complete repeats. Also, there is just literally a body here, shrouded. I don't think you're supposed to take them out of the box until you're ready, unless that is Anna. Excuse me. It's locked. That is... Nope, that's... I'm pretty sure that's Anna, which means this is just a random other corpse. Do I have to find another key? Oh, no, I just have to use a different door. Excuse me, let me get some Agent Honor. Thank you. Suspect? Well, yeah, I guess let's see how creepy he is. He might be a suspect. Everyone's a suspect.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Usha Johnson, a doctor. And the comic relief music is
This
back.
is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
The only doctor in the whole hospital.
Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
I love that Emily is already tired of that gimmick.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
I don't know what that means.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
Because I knew our sheriff and deputy couldn't.
Well, it was pretty fun.
I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy reports.
Or Law and Order.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
Wait, did York like jog over to his next position there? I think he might have, because I don't think they changed scenes at all.
The time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place.
Is 10 o'clock an early time for a murder to happen? I guess I'll believe it if he's an expert, but I don't know. That was weird. It's weird.
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound or badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic.
I don't know if that's the
however,
only conclusion to
was
draw
that
from
she
that.
was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
I really love that
I
character
believe she
detail
was drugged
of
first to phase her consciousness.
Asha is like
then
trying to make it feel tragic and sad, but like is being a little bit unclear about it, and then York goes, just gets straight to the point. I don't know why, I really like that.
he probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue.
I think York gets into it a little bit here, but the autopsy practitioner should really not be doing the profiling. Like, psychologically, that's really not his job at all.
We must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back.
Also, drawing a lot of assumptions and
We watched
being
the blood pump
very creepy about it.
gradually grew.
I do remember I actually did kind of suspect Usha the first time I watched the playthrough.
Usha, please, limit your report
And
to
he
your
could be
findings
the
as a doctor.
perpetrator. I'm not saying yes or no.
Criminal profiling is my
Yeah.
job.
Good point, York. A very valid point.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I love that
I have
exchange.
a personal interest in cases like these.
He doesn't waste a ton of time, but he's like, oh, what movie? Oh, I know that movie. That's a cool movie. I know the ending song credit. Like, that's such a nice, cool detail. York's gotta investigate. Sorry. She's neatly wearing fake fingernails. Okay, I was gonna say it looked like it wasn't letting me observe this. To become the impression she was holding something in her hand, but was removed around 6 hours after death. The object was circular with a relief shaped like a peace mark. I don't know if that were... It certainly wouldn't be that clear, the imprint in her hand. Also, what the F is wrong with her feet? The body's lying on the table. You're dang right. I wonder if I can observe anything. Yeah, I can. His age isn't immediately apparent, though he can't be that old. Looks like a trustworthy doctor. He's definitely been acting real trustworthy as a doctor so far. Still no hint of a smile. We should focus our efforts on George. What kind of were you hoping for a smile during the autopsy? And I don't think Emily is in our line of... Oh, there she is. We shouldn't stare at her for too long. I appreciate that he's aware enough that he should not be staring at women. Beautiful blonde hair, stunning even in death. Don't want that to be your takeaway. Traces of evaporated liquid around the eyes. She must have cried before she was murdered. Just, what's next? The tongue has been removed. Look at the edge of the stump. I can't see it. I'm kind of glad I can't. It's for an emergency.